Okay guys, so go ahead and just sit tall and we'll find our posture first and focus on our breath. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is take our hands to our belly just for a moment and just, yeah, there you go. And as you inhale, see if you can feel the navel move away from the spine. So you got to inhale.
See if you feel what?
The navel move away from the spine, so you're inhaling, let it blow up like a balloon. And then as you exhale, feel the navel pull back towards the spine. All the way, so you don't rush the next breath. And then the inhale comes up. So it moves like a wave. So it starts to be more seamless. All right, so we have the belly. Now take your right hand, bring it over your right rib cage. And feel the breath now move from the belly up into the ribs. So now feel your ribs open like an umbrella. Underneath the ribs, they're opening. And then exhale, belly and ribs. Try not to move your face, your chest, your eyes. No. Just breathe. Good. And then take the left hand over the heart, and this is the last part. We're going to breathe all the way up. Belly, then ribs, and all the way up into the chest now. And just feel the heart buoyant. And then exhale, belly, ribs, and chest. So this is our 3-part breath that will just continue for our little yoga segment. So go ahead and just let your hands rest and keep flowing with that 3-part. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale, belly, ribs. Let's go ahead and reach our arms out. We're just going to wake up the energy in the body. So reach your hands out in front. Take your right hand, make it like you're holding a little pool of water in your right hand. And then just tap it up the inside of the left arm. And then down the outside of the left arm. Okay, so you're going to tap, tap, tap. Yeah, and it's like you're cupping it. Yeah, there you go. Up, up, up. And then down the outside. So you just start to feel this prana waking up in your body. Feel the aliveness, and just start asking your body, what would it feel to be totally vital today? To be so energized that you just want to skip across this room, and people will wonder, what are you on? What would it take, body? All right, and then just go ahead and reach the other arm out. So your right hand and cup with the left, and you're going to tap, tap, tap. Good. And then you go down the outside. So come up the inside and down the outside. So as you keep tapping, keep breathing, and it never hurts to smile. You guys do that so easy. They're easy craft, right? You guys are great. Keep tapping. Good, and then just sweep your arms open wide. Good. And you have some people around you, so as you open your arms wide, just turn to the person next to you or behind you and say, I think you're great.
I think you're
great. Woohoo! All right, that's the way we start our day. Good. So now turn your palms away from you and flex your arms. Really stretch across the chest. You're going to bring it back a little bit. And press out through your wrists. In the palm of your hand. There you go. And then turn your fingers straight down, bending at only the wrist. Good. And then fingers up. Yeah. And down. Good. And then we'll go ahead and bring our hands to, we're going to make little points with our fingertips. And we're going to start to just tap and open up the heart. Okay, open up and tap along the thymus. So another thing in yoga, or just working with energy, is there's over 80 energy points in the mouth. So one thing that people kind of like to do, and I'll give you permission to do, is be kind of loud. And you just go, ah. And then you can go, oh. And just feel the energy starting to wake up in your body. Good. And then make little kitty paws. So you're just bending, it's real light, and you're just going to tap across, and then just open it up across the collarbones maybe, and just feel feel whatever your body, what does your body require to feel more alive today? So just start this dialogue with your body and thanking your body. And just keep flowing with that breath. Ah, good, and now just bring your hands to your lap and just pause. So just feel all that energy vibrating in your chest, heart is open. And then we're going to go ahead and step our feet wide. So if you're in the chairs, you might want to go out of the, so you don't hit your head, because we're going to kind of tip forward. So maybe come to the front row, or just pull your chair out, or yeah, there you go. And just do this as vigorous as you would like, okay? So what we're going to do is just go ahead and open our feet up a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and inhale up, and then exhale down, and scoop up the energy. Okay, so inhale up. Now you can come up to standing if you prefer, and then exhale down. So you can do this standing, so it's inhale up, and you can stay in the chair, or exhale down. So whatever feels good in your body today, and just whatever your body requires. So now go at your own pace. You don't need to follow me. Just start to work with your own energy, and just do what feels good. You might want to go slower or faster. Feeling that energy start to vibrate through, pulling it up through your feet, starting this communion with the earth. And allowing yourself to be contributed to by everything around you, pulling the energy up. Good, and then we'll stay at the top. Even if you're in the chair, stay at the top. Good, reach your arms. And just stretch out, get really long. And then go ahead and release your arms at your sides, and then just take a seat again, and we'll start from the chair, and then if you want to stand up, you can stand up, okay? So from here, we'll go ahead and take our feet wide. Once again, bring your hands to your legs, and then turning your fingertips in, just bring your left shoulder towards your right knee, and you're twisting. There you go. So again, you can come up and just be in a squat if you want more vigor. And you want to work your body a little more, you can come from here, but it works either way. Okay? And then come up to the top and switch to the other side. And you just start to feel that stretch across your lats. And come up and go again. One more on each side. Good. So imagine you're either in the chair or you're not. So if you're in the chair, I'll start out in the chair. Take your right elbow to your right thigh, reach your left arm to the sky. Good. And again, you can do this if you want to make this harder. Come off the chair. It's all good, right? So imagine your left shoulder was back into an imaginary wall, and you're really keeping the heart open. So you're not trying to get anywhere. There's nowhere to get. You're just staying open. And then switch right over to the other side. And keep that right shoulder back into an imaginary wall. And again, there's nothing to force or make happen. Just keep talking to your body. Body, what do you require? Maybe some more deep breathing. And switch again. So if you're not in your chair, you're going to start to feel this in your legs. That's okay. So we don't call pain pain, we call it sensation. No, I'm just kidding. Keep breathing. That's it, Jim. All right, listen to your body. Go the other way. And breathe. Good. And then we'll go ahead and release and take a seat if you prefer. You probably need to, even if you were standing. Good. So then from here, we're going to take and bring the right elbow to the right thigh again. Reach your left arm overhead. And then reach your left arm to the right. And then sweep your left arm across the horizon. And then bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. Or I'm sorry, left elbow to left knee. Right arm overhead. There you go. Stretch to the left. Sweep it across the horizon. So you're gathering up this energy now. Left arm overhead. Right. Sweep it across. Again, you can come up out of your chair. Left elbow to the thigh. Right arm overhead. Sweep it across the body. And switch. Keep breathing. So now go with your own breath and just let it be more flowing. Okay, so it's like you're parting the waters. When you sweep it across, it's just like oh. Just let it become more like a dance. Just working and opening to that energy. So what would it take for your body to feel more fluid today? More energized, more flexibility, more awake. And then slowly come back to your seat. All right, and then we're going to do an energizing breath, speaking of energy. So you don't have to move your body right now, but it's going to be very vigorous. So just do what feels right for you. So we're going to start by using your diaphragm. So did you guys all just eat a big pile of pancakes and eggs? And yeah? Okay, well be easy about this then, okay? So it's just going to pump up a little energy. So I'm going to start with an easier one first, and then you can decide if you want to go more. So it's just 2 breaths. It's very powerful, so you don't want to keep going. So it's 2 quick inhales, 1 forceful exhale. It's called the jogging breath. On my CD I have different breathing techniques, and this is one of them that helps to recharge your body. It's really quick and really fast. So I'll do it for you, and then you can give it a try. So it's, and then you just stop. And then you just notice how you feel. Do I require more? Okay, yes. And then you stop. See, if you keep going, you start hyperventilating. So you don't want to do that, okay? So really stop and tap in. And then if you want to do it one more time. And then pause. So it's always coming back to what does your body require? So you can do those anytime throughout the day when you're feeling tired. Just do 2 quick inhales, 1 forceful exhale, do it twice, see how it feels. If you need more, do it again, you know, and just pause in between. So you don't want to overdo it. Is there any questions on that? Do you feel like maybe the fog is clearing just a tiny bit? It's very powerful. That's why you don't want to do a lot of them. It's very quick, and it's extremely powerful, and you'll feel more awake for a long time. Okay, so the other one is a little bit more vigorous, that involves your diaphragm, and it kind of pumps your internal organs. That's why I said if you ate a lot, you might want to just watch. So what it requires is you to just exhale forcefully, and the inhale is very soft. So it's and it's pumping, but you're actually pumping up the energy in the body. So and it's out through the nose. And it's, yep, so it's inhale softly, and then exhale, you have to use, remember we were inhale, use your diaphragm. And the exhale, see what happens is the diaphragm, when you inhale, it domes out and down, so the lungs can expand. And when you exhale, the diaphragm domes up and pushes the air forcefully out of the lungs with this breath. So I'll over-exaggerate. So it's, see how that works? But you try not to move anything else. It's just the diaphragm. Okay, so let's just do a couple and just see how you, just give it a whirl. Okay, so it's, you do inhale, but it's more more emphasis on the exhale. There you go. Now just take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. And again, you'll feel more awake. It's very subtle. Again, you don't want to do that before bedtime. After a while, you can just go. And it's very toning for your abdominal organs as well. Yeah. But again, you don't want to go to the point where like, oh, I feel good. That's not the point. Just do it to feel more awake. Okay? She'll catch you. Yeah. All right, so let's just do some things from the chair real quick before we finish up. We're going to take the right hand and bring it underneath the chair and hang on. And take your left arm overhead, and then we're going to stretch over to the right. And just hang on with your right in. So throughout the day, you can do these stretches to stay more awake, okay? Now your neighbor might think you're a little odd, but that's okay. Give them a big hug, say, I think you're great. And they'll love you. All right, and then go the other way. Take your left hand under, reach your right arm overhead, and we'll stretch over to the left. Keeping your shoulders back into an imaginary wall, that's it. So you don't have to overdo it. We're just opening up this breathing space right here. Just enough that your arm's stretching. You don't want to like, oh, I just located my arm. That's okay. Just be easy about it. Good, and then we'll come up, back to the center, and then we're just going to open our arms wide again. And then bring your fingertips to your shoulders, and then just circle out your elbows. And again, you can do this throughout the day, just waking up the traps. Go the other way. So I'm just giving you a few ideas now before we finish up to things that you can do maybe throughout the day that will just keep you more loose. Your body loves to be moved. So let it move. You know, if you need to get up and stretch, just get up and stretch. All right, and then relax your arms. Good. And then we're going to actually go up, stand up, and now this is up to you if you'd like to give it a try. We're going to turn towards the chair, so you'll have to turn around. And then just take your hands to the top of the chair. Yep. So yeah, I'll guide you through. Yeah. That's okay, yeah. That's okay. I'm used to looking at it. All right, so now you just want to slowly fold forward. Bend your knees a little bit, and just let your head and neck relax. So you're just using the chair as a prop. If you don't need the chair, go ahead and just bring your fingertips all the way to here. So I just want to give you those options. There you go. Yeah, or maybe the top of your head will come to the chair. But yeah, or maybe not, right? Just bend your knees a little bit. Good. And then go ahead and come up. Slowly come up. Good. And then take your hands. We're just going to bring them alongside the chair. And then take your feet a little wider. And then come into a modified down dog. So again, let your head and neck relax. The tops of your hands are on the chair. You can take your feet as wide as you want. Drop through. Let your head drop. There you go. And just breathe here. So notice how it feels to be upside down a little bit. And just turn everything upside down. Slowly come up again, and we're just going to stretch out our calf muscles and hamstrings. So step your right foot up underneath the chair and just wiggle your left foot back a little bit so you feel stretch in your calf muscle. Yeah, and you can use the top of the chair too. Just don't, if your chair starts to slide, be warned, it's going to keep sliding. So come up a little bit if you need to. There you go. And just push through the back heel a little bit. There you go. And maybe you can come up a little higher and lift your heart. And maybe you don't need the chair, but I know we're on carpet, so maybe if you want, you can come all the way up. So just be wherever your body is happiest. And then slowly release your hands to the top of the chair, and we'll just switch. Step the opposite foot underneath, bump your knee up to the chair if you can. And that's just getting the alignment so your knee stays over your heel. And then you wiggle that right foot back a little bit, push through your back heel, good. And then you can keep your fingertips on the chair, or you can reach your arms overhead. So that's up to you, but if your foot is under the chair, your knee won't go past your ankle. So there you go, that's good. You take your tail down and lift your heart, stretch. And then we'll slowly release the hands to the top of the chair. And we'll step back. This time we'll just take the right foot up underneath once again. And turn your left foot open. Good. And then take your right hand to the top of the chair and just reach your left arm open. There you go. And now maybe straighten the front leg. So you're moving into what we call triangle. There you go. And your back heel's a little further away. There you go. Yes. So you're just opening across the hips. You're opening up the groins. Strengthening your back, your core. And slowly release, and we'll switch again. Step the opposite foot up, and we'll turn it open in the opposite way. You guys are doing great. You're doing good. Keep breathing. Just take a seat. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead and release both hands to the top of the chair. And we'll step back and go right to down dog for a moment. And then slowly take your time to come up. And then we'll go ahead and walk our feet closer. And then we'll take a seat. So come back to your chair and we'll just finish up here. We're going to just do a little hip openers. And you can do these. These are great for just when you're in the audience today and you just want to stretch out a little bit. Your low back starts to bother you. Just bring your right knee into your chest. And then, yep, and see if you can hug it in. Good. And the idea, eventually, what you're going to try to do, this might be where you stay today, or you take your right ankle over your left knee. So if your hips are tight, what's going to happen is your knee is up a little higher. That's okay. Okay? Otherwise, let it relax open, but we never want to push on the knee especially. So from here, you can stay here, or you can hang onto the chair. Yes, there's always more ways to go, so just be aware that this might be enough right here. But maybe you'll want to start to fold forward. And if you'll feel this right in your hip, hopefully. So you never want to feel it in your knee. If you're in your knee, I want you to stay up. And I want you to just cross your legs instead. Okay? But if this is okay, then stay here. Do you guys feel stretch in this hip? Good. Okay. So you can keep going forward, more forward, and maybe all the way. Yeah. It's all good, right? Body, thank you so much for just showing up today. How lucky are we? Our bodies decided to show up. And then slowly come back up, and then we'll just do the other side. So cross the left ankle over the right, flex your foot to protect your knee. And again, this might be enough, and just enjoy, just stay here and breathe. If you'd like to go further, hang on to the chair, and maybe just start to tip forward. And one side's probably tighter than the other. You'll notice that. Just thank your body for that awareness. What else is required? And then maybe come forward more, whatever feels right, whatever feels good. Nurturing, honoring. There's nowhere to get to, there's nothing to force. Good, and then we'll slowly come up again and uncross. Let's just do our ankles and our toes, and then we'll wrap it up. So you guys can do whatever you need to do. So just bring your knee back into your chest, your right side, and then just circle out your right ankle. And just take your time, like go really slow. Like you want to just cover as much space as you can. Maybe fan your toes out. We get toe socks. That's cute. Perfect. And then circle the other way. It's kind of like you're just dipping your toes in cool spring water on a hot day. You just want to swirl it around. And then try the other side. Bring your left knee in and just go nice and slow and easy and circle out the ankle. It doesn't matter which way you go first. Maybe fan your toes out. But again, just keep your awareness on your posture and just see if you can stay sitting tall. And then we'll go the other way. Go ahead and set your left foot to the earth, and we're just going to stretch out the spine a little bit, get it to move. So inhale, look up, keeping your hands at your legs, straighten your arms, and just pull your heart through, arching your back. And then exhale, round and punch. Taking your chin to your chest and curl your spine, curl your navel back. Good. Inhale, pull the heart through, arms are straight. Just pop it right up to the sky. And then exhale, round and punch. So start to move your body, maybe like a cat. So how would a cat move its spine? So move like that. Inhale, become the cat. There you go. Cat would just languish in each little movement and pass, right? And then exhale, round and punch. Just go at your own pace. Every inhale you pull up, and every exhale you round. Back to the center. Ah, it's fun to be a cat. All right. And then just bring your hands to, we're going to be a lion now. Okay? So we're going to bring our hands to our knees and just like the lion, make the little lion claws. And then we're just going to take, we're going to do a cleansing breath. So it's lion poses. Yeah, there you go. Stick out your tongue. That's it. So inhale. Exhale. There you go. That's it. It's letting go. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then relax. And just pause here.
Ooh.
And just notice how your body feels. And then we're just going to do a little expand out exercise, and it's just going to expand your awareness, and you can stay in that expanded state then the rest of the day if you'd like. So just close your eyes and just feel your awareness at your heart. And then allow that awareness, it's like a clear light spreading from your heart into your torso, filling up your torso. And then that clear light moves out through the legs, and the arms, and the head. And just feel that you can perceive every cell of your being, every molecule. And then feel that perception move beyond the body or off your body around a foot or so, opening up your awareness. 10 feet, 100 feet, until you perceive all four corners of this room. You perceive everything that's going on in this room, sensing, opening. Just keep opening beyond the room, filling up the building, expanding your awareness beyond the building until you notice everything, everything that's in this community, your perception, your awareness. Opening up beyond the community, the city, the state. Keep getting bigger, the nation, deep down into the earth, way out into the atmosphere. Across the waters to all countries until you can perceive the entire planet, deep down into the earth, way out into the atmosphere. Feel yourself expanding past the moon and the stars and the sun, out into the atmosphere. Just notice your perception, larger and larger, deep down into the earth, way out to beyond. And notice in this expanded awareness, there isn't any judgment here. Have a different perspective. Your awareness is heightened. You feel lighter. And just stay in this expanded state for as long as you like, even as you open your eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Just take a moment to honor yourself. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I have, I brought the DVDs and the CDs and everything that explains a lot of this further and all the fun things that I love to offer. And yeah, come and visit my booth. I have chocolate. So.